Welcome back to another episode of the Draft Pack Podcast. I am Bradley, as always, joined by my co-host Zane. And if you missed last episode, we talked about the NFC East, so go give that a listen if you haven't already. But how are you doing today, Zane?
Man, I'm doing great. All right, we are less than a week from NFL football. College week 1 just ended. That was a banger. Vanderbilt, guys, I'm a Vandy fan, okay? Vanderbilt won a game in a close overtime win. We won a game
Against a real team, too.
against a real team. They were like, everybody's like, oh, they're like a playoff team. Not anymore. They're not touching the playoffs now. We are. I wish. I'm kidding. That's probably like our one upset of the year, and it's gone already.
Yeah, Vanderbilt just has such a hard schedule.
Always. Every year. And we're not even a football. Well, like we're not really a football school. I'm gonna be real, but hey, we won a game. I am very proud to say that I'm a Vanderbilt fan after this past week. I was at work watching the game, and my heart was racing.
Yeah.
Freaking kicker missed that one kick, and I'm like, it's over. And then we scored in overtime. I'm like, yes.
And it was a high scoring game too, wasn't it? 41
Yeah, it was
to
pretty high
38.
scoring. Not, I think it was 34.
Oh.
Like that. 34, 31 or something in that range. You might be right. I can't remember right now. We're not really talking college football today, though.
Yeah. I mean, FSU just lost too.
Yeah.
But
Boston College. There was a bet, okay? It was on. I'm 21, so I'm legally allowed to bet. But there was a bet on Fanatics Sportsbook. It was Boston College wins and scores, is leading all 4 quarters, but they had to also have scored more than 30 points, or scored 30 or more points. And it was a $2,000 bet. I'm glad I didn't take it now because they didn't get 30 points, but I was so upset for a minute. Also, the final score was 34-27. So you had the 7 right, and I had 34 right.
Yeah, I don't know where I got 41 from, but
I understood.
yeah.
Also, Bill O'Brien is the GOAT. I'll say that now.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien, the Boston College head coach, dude. He's bringing them. And then Mike Tomlin's son plays for Boston College.
Is he really?
Yeah. Deontay Tomlin, I think his name is.
You mean Brandon Ayuk?
Okay, no, that's crazy.
I mean, they look so similar.
No, they look so crazy similar. Dion, or
exactly. Like, well, let's let the viewers know. You've written
wait.
it, right? Like,
About,
what are we talking about today? Like,
what we're talking about today. All right, so we're talking fantasy football. Our favorite, like, fantasy football players, just overall favorite, exciting players to look for the season, and then we're talking awards, our predictions for the awards, and then the prediction for the Ravens and Chiefs game. Then to end the episode off, our Super Bowl predictions.
So, and everything?
Yeah, might as well. So,
for me.
yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Alrighty. Well, let's just jump right into our first topic.
Yeah.
Favorite players.
So do we want to talk Dynasty too, or just this year? I say probably just this year, right?
Yeah, we can talk. Yeah. We might throw in a name or two for Dynasty, but
I'm definitely thinking I will.
Yeah, because I know you're a big Dynasty guy.
I am. Wait, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Dynasty. I got a problem.
Oh my gosh, you have 10. I have 1.
I have 10, and then 2 keeper leagues and 4 redraft leagues. 5 redraft leagues. Actually, one's going as we speak, but I'm auto drafting because I didn't feel like it.
This is a full-time job for this man. Fantasy football.
I won $700 last year. Oh wait, $800. And then reimbursed it back out, but I ended up with like $800.
Dude, I can't complain.
I know. I ended up making, like, after putting all my leagues back up for the leagues that I didn't win, I ended up with like $150. So profit.
Oh, yeah. Definitely profit there.
Yeah.
But
Big dynasty guy. Let's see. I'm trying to think of one of my players without being biased.
I actually have a player if you want to think about that.
Who do you want to go?
One of my guys is Jordan Addison because, hear me out, I know Sam Darnold's the quarterback.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
Sam Darnold is the quarterback. I understand that. But the depth at the Vikings position, wide receiver position,
Hmm.
is not very deep. You got Justin Jefferson, and Jordan Addison was a solid wide receiver last year.
For sure.
In fantasy, he was a very solid wide receiver last year. And at your slot position, I would put Jordan Addison there all day.
See, but
All
he
day.
played both last year. He played inside and out.
Oh, I'm talking about in fantasy.
Oh,
Or
in
in your
fantasy, just like not
yeah.
slot, but like your flex.
Yeah, your flex, yeah.
Yeah, I knew what you were. I knew what you were trying to say.
Yeah, in your flex, like
Yeah,
throw Jordan Addison in there. He'll get you points because last year against the Eagles, I think it was, he
hmm,
had a crazy game against them, and
it's
I think
valid. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. He had like two tutties, didn't he? Like seven
yeah,
catches and two tutties. Let me check that. Hold on. Jordan Addison. Um,
he was on my fantasy team last year, and I picked him again.
yeah, you picked him in our dynasty league, and I had to trade you. I traded you Sam Darnold solely due to the fact that I didn't want you having the first overall pick because you don't own your pick and giving it to Jay because Jay has a stack team already, and I was like not having him like
Whoa,
having the
whoa,
first overall pick.
whoa, whoa! Time out here.
But
You think I could have the number one overall pick?
with one QB for the entire year, yes. Oh, it was one touchdown, but his two touchdown game was against the Niners. He had seven catches, 10 targets, 123 yards and two touchdowns.
Yeah,
That was a big game. That and the Bengals game were two huge games for him. It showed preseason stats up there. It said one catch for 7 yards. I was so confused. Um, Honestly, my guys for this season are all running backs. Guys that I'm drafting everywhere because I'm done with my drafts, so I can say them out loud now. Um, I always try to leave my drafts with James Cook, Isaiah Pacheco, and Ramondre Stevenson. Those are the three running backs I like to leave a draft with because, in my opinion, they're all great running backs who can all be third down guys and who are all going to be main focal points of the offenses they're in. James Cook is literally like one of the only options right now in Buffalo. Pacheco, he did great last year. He's due for another good year. And Stevenson is probably going to be heavily relied on because they have a rookie QB or Brissett. So again, heavily relied on.
yeah. Those are three really solid guys to have because, like you said, they're heavily relied on, and they're not sharing carries at all.
Not like majorly, yeah. I mean,
And they,
Stevenson will Gibson, but it won't be too bad.
yeah, and those teams kind of have to rely on the running game because they don't have the best of weapons. Like the Chiefs, they'll be running the ball. Um, the Bills really don't have anyone else out wide, and the Patriots, you know,
Yeah, we're on a rookie QB and everything, so
are gonna rely on the run game a lot this year.
I would say so.
So I like those three guys. Yeah, those are solid three guys.
Yeah.
Um, but my big thing in fantasy, about this one guy, Kyle Pitts. I
Like straight up
drafted him
facts.
in Dynasty this year in our Dynasty League.
Yeah.
And how I'm thinking about it is Kyle Pitts is due. He's got to have a year. He's finally got a quarterback and a coach that won't bench him for a
They say
backup.
this every year. You're falling for the trap.
No, but this year's
I'm
different.
I'm proud to say that I never invested in Kyle Pitts. I have sold Kyle Pitts. I have never invested Kyle Pitts.
I'm investing because Kyle Pitts, because he's one of the few targets on that Falcons team or offense with Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
So, and they have Kirk Cousins. If Kirk Cousins can stay healthy, I think Kyle Pitts is due for a good year this year. And Raheem Morse is their coach, so they don't have
Yeah.
Arthur Smith anymore.
I would rather go for Drake London. That's just me personally. His ADP is way
Really?
too high. Do not draft him in the second round like he's. If he falls to third or fourth, take Drake London. But where his ADP is at, do not take him.
Where did I draft Kyle Pitts? Does it show you on the sleeper pick?
Yeah, so what you're going to want to do, Sleeper, by the way, if y'all don't have it already, please sponsor us. Sleeper, by the way. I love y'all so much. But if y'all don't have a good fantasy app, go to Sleeper. It's a great app. So you'll go to draft results. Okay, hold on. So you'll go to
I found
settings,
it.
go down draft
History.
results.
Um, yeah, I drafted him in the 5th round. I don't hate that.
No, that's good value. You can also check it via clicking on the player and then clicking history on them.
Hmm.
So you can check it that way. This app just works so well and everything. I wish this was a plug. Gosh, I wish this was a plug.
It's so much better because I've only ever really used ESPN, Yahoo, and those apps they're not as in depth as Sleeper is.
Oh, they're slow. NFL, none of them trade well like NFL fantasy, and not like NFL fantasy, like Sleeper does. None of them
Yeah,
run as good.
NFL Fantasy is crazy. If you use that app,
I use it for 2 leagues, and it's because my friends won't switch and they're stubborn, and so I'm just biding my time for when they finally get sick of it, and they're like, okay.
whoa,
What?
KJ Osborne is in free agency in our league.
He's like wide receiver 4. It's fine. I thought about it, but he's like wide receiver 4.
I'm dropping Marvin Harrison. I'm getting a KJ Osborne.
Totally right. Crazy.
But Marvin Harrison was my first pick, so that was risky.
It was risky, but it was good.
Yeah,
Like, I completely supported that pick.
because it's a dynasty. That's how I thought of it. I was like, okay, he's a young wide receiver. I think he's gonna be one of the best receivers in year 1. So
Also, prediction: Brees Hall finishes as RB1. His ADP is RB2, but he will. I think he finishes as RB1.
yeah,
That, but I think he's just too much of a dog not to.
I like that. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's too ridiculous. A bit of a hot take, yes, but actually, it's not really a hot take. Thinking about it,
Yeah, I didn't think it was too hot of a hot take, or even a hot take at all. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty easy for him to do that. Other guys I'd watch this season later. Stevenson's ADP right now is like around 6 to 8, so that's an easy one. Of course, I mentioned him earlier. Let me see. Rashad White, I didn't mention him a minute ago, but I'd grab him if y'all can. Everybody's saying fade him. I don't believe it. He's still their number one back. He doesn't have any competition, and frankly, he can be in the passing game too. And he's probably your number one guy there. Njoku, if you're gonna grab a tight end and you don't want one super early, but you want one mid round, go with Njoku. Um, Do you have any breakout like wide receivers, like the guys you think will be like huge this year?
Luke McCaffrey.
Luke McCaffrey. Okay, I'll do another Washington guy. Terry McLaurin finishes top 20 this year, finally, after maybe finally getting a QB.
Yeah. Wait, he's really never finished top 20?
I don't think he has. Hold on, I can check it on Sleeper. There, another plug. Please sponsor me. I'm desperate at this point. Terry McLaurin, which I have everywhere, so I'm not. Okay, he finished top 20 one year. It was 2022. That is the only year he's ever finished in top 20. Well, I guess 2020 he also technically did, but he was 20. Um, he finished 14th. That is the highest he's ever finished. I think he probably finishes about there this year. I mean, I think he's got finally a QB who can give him his strength. Just
Also,
guys to watch.
another guy I like is Josh Downs.
I love Downs. I just hate the situation. He's got Anthony Richardson. That wasn't the main issue.
Brother.
There's two other wide receivers in the room.
Yeah, that's why I am nervous, but I have him on my team just in case.
That's fair. And I'm not even grabbing Pittman in most places. Unless I already have Pittman, I'm not grabbing him anymore. One, so I don't have too many shares, and two, because he's risky.
Yeah.
Is he consistent? Sure, but there's always that chance that Richardson is just a total bust and just sucks. We didn't mention it yet, but praying for Ricky Pearsall. All right, he did get shot the other day. Hope he's better, recovers well and soon. Doesn't affect his football play for the rest of his life or anything.
Over something so stupid too.
Yeah, some guy tried to like rob him of his watch. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But
I am glad he's okay though, considering he got shot in the chest and everything. Like that could have gone a lot worse.
It could have got definitely praying for him.
Yeah.
But I have a quarterback, Matthew Stafford.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
I
League, I like that especially
because Matthew Stafford, he has Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams. And if Cooper Kupp gets back to if he's healthy this year and he gets back to just a little bit of his 2021 year, Matthew Stafford could finish as a top 5 quarterback in fantasy.
It's not ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah. But I don't.
Yep, think about it. I don't know. I don't really have many like a bunch. I don't want to say a bunch of sleeper players just because like then they're not really sleepers anymore. Just got my guys to watch for this year. Honestly, I have a guy who's probably. Let me look at matchups. Maybe a guy who might go off. Let me see. Ooh. I think George Pickens probably will have a good week. Don't like. Actually, Atlanta has a good secondary. Just kidding. Pittsburgh ain't doing squat. Neither is the Patriots though, so it's fine. Stevenson, I'd grab Stevenson just because the Bengals' run game wasn't amazing. Run defense wasn't amazing last year. Let's see. Dude.
Jerome Ford is a good pickup, I think.
I think for the first couple weeks, I agree. Miami wide receivers, of course, always pick up Miami wide receiver, especially week 1. Jacksonville doesn't really have a great corner room.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the Broncos game from last year.
Yeah, Probably, honestly. Um, I'm just trying to look at games. Vegas, Lad McConkey in the slot. Vegas doesn't have great corners on the inside, especially in the slot, and that's where McConkey's going to be. He's probably going to eat him up. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, Rashad White, definitely week one. Washington lost a lot of their starters in that run defense last year, and they regressed a lot. They did add pieces, but they're not as good as they were. So I would definitely target Rashad White, or at least if you have him, definitely start him.
Yeah.
Oh, and honestly, both Lions wide receivers I'd say start too. I think the Sunday night football game went for maybe a little shootout. So start all four wide receivers for the top two wide receivers for the Rams, the top two wide receivers for Detroit.
Yeah. And Jamison Williams. He could be sneaky. Yeah, I know he's not.
I said him. Yeah, it's the top two wide receivers. I was agreeing. I agree.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I trust Jamison Williams yet. Actually, I really don't.
I think I'll trust him just for now, and then he'll break my heart, and I'll never trust him again, like Kyle Pitts. I think I have a vendetta against him at this point. Um, yeah, I don't know. Those are my guys. So I guess we can move on to the next segment.
Yeah, which is our NFL awards predictions.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me look at the current odds for. Let me look at the betting odds for the NFL awards. Okay. So I want to hear your MVP prediction.
I mean, you're not going to like this at all, but it's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Guess what? Guess who's favorite in the betting odds?
Patrick Mahomes.
Bingo.
And I'm not saying that because it's the favorite or whatever. I'm saying that because it's Patrick Mahomes. And this offense got better this year.
Mine is not Patrick Mahomes. He is an AFC quarterback. He is not.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
AFC quarterback. It is.
Don't say it. I know. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got you.
Wow.
I got you. You thought I was going to say Joe Burrow.
Oh, I got nervous.
I thought about it. I really did. But no, I'm picking CJ Stroud. Betting odds right now for Mahomes is plus 500. Stroud is plus 1,000. So the two in between them is Allen and Burrow, actually. So those are the top four. Hurts is in 5th, Love is in 6th, Purdy 7th, Dak 8th, Goff 9th. No Lamar.
What?
A little shocked. I'm not gonna lie.
That is crazy.
It is very crazy. Yeah, by the way, if Mahomes... Hold on. Mahomes wins again, I'm pretty sure he ties Brady, or beats Brady all time in MVPs.
Yeah. Now, would you rank Mahomes above Brady? No, I'm playing. No, I wouldn't.
I'd start the conversation if he won the Super Bowl again, though. I'd be okay with the conversation, like now. Like once he wins again, I'm okay with the conversation. I don't like it. I'm okay with it.
In my eyes, Mahomes is number 2 all time for me.
He's 3 for me. Manning. It's only because of Manning. And
That's
frankly,
fair.
I
And
prefer him
Mahomes,
before with Montana, but he's before overtime, so I only know his stats all the time. I didn't get to watch him.
yeah, and it's not like Mahomes is like, oh, it's crazy better than Manning. It's just Mahomes is just doing things like we've never seen before.
Yeah, he's like me in NCAA, to be honest. I'm kidding, but
He's that 5-star recruit.
not, dude. Okay, I just had my. I'm so upset because like I don't know if you have the game or not.
Oh, I
I
did.
have you do.
Yeah.
So I had this recruit, my QB. I started him all 4 years. He ended up with hold on, pull up his stats. It was crazy because I simmed most of the years because I don't like playing because I usually score a lot. Um, 22,000 passing yards in 4 years.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, 1,000 rushing yards. Um, 73 completion percentage. 269 passing touchdowns, 42 rushing touchdowns, and 45 turnovers total in 4 years. Guess what
Golly.
round he went?
Round two.
He went round three. I'm like, how on earth? And
Bro.
then when I literally watch him sim, he's like doing off-platform throws and everything, looking like Mahomes. I'm like, bro, like, is this just completely random? I was so mad, so mad. He averaged 400 yards per game almost, but we run a very air raid style offense. His longest completion was 92 yards.
What team?
I picked MTSU. Yeah. Frankly,
Maybe
we
that's
played
why.
what? Maybe.
Maybe that's why.
We actually just won the Natty, so like, there's no excuse.
Oh yeah, never mind.
We're in 2034. It's the second time or third time I've done it. Um, yeah, he had in the last game of his playoffs, he had 300 yards, a 95 completion percentage, and 5 touchdowns. I simmed it. I didn't do anything. And he was just insane. And he went round three. It was unbelievable. I think it's because of his overall. He was only a 90 overall.
So he'd be like a 90 or like a 78. Wait, do you have Madden 25?
I don't.
Mm,
I refuse to invest in that game
yeah,
as a
that's so
copy
fair.
paste.
I don't either. Like I'm the same way.
I should totally have transferred him over if I had Madden 25 though.
Mm.
But yeah, let's move on to the next awards. Actually, let's get back on topic. I'll do the next prediction, which the next one is. Hold on, I'm actually gonna give you all a little bit of
Defensive
view. It's pretty
player.
hard in the dark right now. Let me give you all a little bit of actual stuff to look at. Um, on YouTube, if y'all want to check out the YouTube. And next week, definitely check out the YouTube. We are in for y'all are in for a surprise actually. Here are the MVP odds that we were just referring to if you're on YouTube. And then the offensive player of the year. I think I'll do a shot in the dark and pick Brees Hall. I did
Pretty
say he'd
solid.
finish RB1. So I will pick Brees Hall for that main reason. And honestly, I think he's due for an amazing year. Probably 15, 16. Honestly, maybe close to a CMC like year last year. I could see it. Upgraded line, main focal point of the offense, and did amazing last year too. So yeah, my offensive player of the year is Brees Hall. Who do you got?
I was trying to go with like someone a little sneaky that isn't even on here.
Valid.
That can't. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go with Bijan Robinson.
Honestly, good pick. He's like another sneaky. He's kind of sneaky. And the one guy on here, also going back to fantasy football, avoid Jamar Chase right now. He's throwing a little tantrum like a diaper baby. Avoid Jamar Chase.
Like a diaper baby is so funny.
I mean, it's true. Am I wrong?
It's not.
Buddy is 2 years
And
out for a contract and is throwing a fit. I mean,
I
that
fully agree.
feels pretty accurate.
I think he should sit out.
I don't. But you're also hoping he does.
I mean,
You
if
need him
he,
to. You're
I
actually
think
intending
he,
to use him.
I think he should sit out the whole season. Demand that, Jamar Chase. And the thing is, the Bengals are a poor franchise,
Yeah,
so I don't know if they're willing to pay him
maybe. Maybe not. Probably
the
not.
big, like the highest paid
Right. Yeah.
wide receiver.
Let's move down to defensive player. And I already know who you're picking, so I'll let you go first.
Oh, I would want to say I want to say T.J. Watt, but I'm not.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I don't know who you're picking.
I think I love this guy. I've been a big fan of him, Max Crosby.
I don't hate that actually. I think he's in for a good year.
I think he's kind of due because it's either going to be Micah Parsons or Max Crosby this year. Those are my two
That,
guys.
that would suck for the Cowboys if he won it this year.
Why would that
Because
suck though?
then they're gonna pay him even more money, and they don't have any.
Oh wait, yeah, they. Oh yeah, that would suck for the guy. Man. But Max Crosby plays every down, and that defensive line got better, so he's gonna have more help on that defensive line.
Apparently, he's
And
ruining practices too.
yeah, he had to like sit out.
That's so funny. Like
Uh,
they're literally just like, go to your corner. You're doing too good.
he's just so good. I feel like he doesn't get talked about enough. With like, we talk about um, Miles Garrett, T.J. Watt, and Micah Parsons. Like those are the main guys.
Yeah.
But then it's like Max Crosby. Like we forget about him.
We also just forgot Nick Bosa just now, but
Yeah, I think Max Crosby is better.
a little hot take. I don't hate it, but a little hot take.
He just destroys an offensive line. He gets off that line so quick. His footwork is incredible.
He's definitely one of the best in the position. I would say top five is definitely this. I would say top six, and they're like all tied. For like half of them are tied. Are these group right here? Huts, of course.
Yeah,
For
like
me,
yeah,
for me, okay, I'm gonna pick Garrett. I'm gonna be basic. It's Miles Garrett.
back to
Um,
back years.
I don't know. He's Miles Garrett. But my sleeper is gonna be Hutchinson. Like my other guy, I'm like he could definitely be due. He was very underappreciated last year.
Yeah, he's definitely another guy that doesn't get. He definitely got talked about a lot more this year. Um, but yeah,
Very
he's up there.
undervalued at his position. Not like
Yeah.
undervalued, but like underappreciated. Oh man. Offensive rookie of the year. I'm starting this one off.
Wonder.
I want you to look at number 4.
Uh, that's crazy. That's a little
That's a
crazy
little
there.
ridiculous. Bo Nix for the people on every other platform besides YouTube. Bo Nix is fourth in betting odds for offensive rookie of the year. A little ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna be basic. It's between Caleb and Marvin. I'm gonna say Caleb gets it kind of easily
What?
because
No
you know,
way.
shocker. I I want Drake May to win it, but if Drake May was in last year's class or the year before, he would have had an easy shot. But because these guy exists right here, he doesn't have a shot.
Yeah.
No, I think Lad McConkey's gonna get it. Imagine.
Imagine
Yeah.
high motored guy in Los Angeles.
Cooper Cup.
Um, I don't know. Xavier Xavier Worthy. If he was on any other team, nah, ugh, like
Yeah, I'd say he
wouldn't
would be
be.
on the NFL. We all said it too. He's like, if he goes to the Chiefs, he'll be fine.
He has a chance to be really good because he has Mahomes at quarterback, so it's pretty easy to be pretty good at receiver.
I'd say, yeah. That makes it so much easier for him,
Yeah.
especially because
Um,
all these teams.
yeah, I'm gonna go with. There's only one, Caleb Williams,
Yeah, I'm like, you gotta just pick Caleb and just move on.
because
We are a
because
bit. My sleeper, of course, is gonna be my QB, but
your guy.
yeah,
Because if you look at every single one of these rookies, Caleb Williams is in the best position, and they built it around Caleb. Um,
yeah.
Jaden Daniels not doesn't
Ryan
have.
Poles, Ryan Poles is one of the best GMs in the league.
Oh, I know. Like Ryan Poles has just flipped this Bears team around, but we gotta see this year because I still think their biggest flaw this offseason was not firing their head coach, Matt Eberflus.
He got better halfway through the year, though. He did.
So you chose,
Yeah, I chose Caleb. You chose Caleb.
yeah,
If you want to write, are you writing these down?
yeah, I am to
Good idea.
post on the TikTok. Go follow it.
Yes, go follow our TikTok. Same name as our. Yes, I'm doing a little something. Hold on. Is this Byron Murphy that I think it is Byron Murphy?
Yeah, who else?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know who I was thinking of. I was thinking, who did the Titans draft?
Uh, big guy from Texas.
Texas. Yeah. For some reason,
Uh,
I thought that was him. I was like, no, it's not.
Peyton Wilson. Love to see that.
No, I hate him. I do not like him. He hit my quarterback. All right, I have a vendetta. Um,
There's
yeah,
so many options. Very good options.
admittedly, all of these betting odds need to be a lot closer.
Yeah.
Is that crazy to say? Like these odds need to be a lot
No,
closer.
it's really not. Like Nate Wiggins being at plus 3,000 is kind of crazy. Tied with
That would
Peyton
be a
Wilson.
grab. I would take that betting.
I would
Just
too.
throw a couple dollars at throw $1 at it.
Yeah, you'd probably win like I don't know. I don't know. I'm not at the legal age to bet, so.
Yeah, it's $30.
Oh, it's $30. Oh, dude, throw $1 at it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I have like 8 bets going for week 1 right now, but they're all bonus bets because if you don't like do anything for a couple weeks, they send you bonus bets. So I just don't do anything. They send me another one, and I call it a day and continue. Um,
Well, the
so
thing is, I turned 21 mid-season, so it's like, oh, I don't get to bet on these awards and stuff.
yeah,
But,
so okay, example, plus 900. So let's say you're spending $10 on a bet, you're doing a plus 900. You're basically timesing it by 9 and then adding back your normal amount. So it's
oh,
basically whatever it is, put a dot in the middle, and that's how it works.
oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, Lamar week 1, dude, that's crazy. I low key might take that.
But
Back to this. Okay, so it'd be like $4 for Latu or something. Oh man, I want to say I'm gonna go with Dallas Turner.
oh, that's exactly who I was thinking of.
He's just that bright spot for that Vikings offense. I think he shows out kind of heavy. Him or low key Jared Verse. I don't think it's gonna be corner because I mean we saw Sauce win it, but this class isn't a Sauce type class, and we're gonna see them get burnt at least once or twice because they won't get the holding stuff that Sauce did.
Yeah,
So I'm going with Dallas Turner.
I am too.
My, 1 st. I'm going with Dallas Turner. 1st. I like it. We're on the same page. 1st. I like it. 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 I'm good with that.
But a sleeper is definitely Nate Wiggins.
Oh, for sure. Nate Wiggins sleeper first for me is my sleeper. Oh my gosh. Oh brother.
Comeback
Okay, I'll
play
let
of
you I'll let you do this one.
who got injured the most last year? Let me.
Joe Burrow
Or
got
who got
injured.
the worst injury and who's most
Mm,
likely to come back? Well, it's down to the top three guys.
I'd say top five guys, but Chubb will miss the first 4 weeks, so he
Yeah,
doesn't count.
that's how I discounted him. Whoa, top five? You're saying top even with Anthony Richardson?
Yep, just for the betting odds. Yep, he won't have a shot to do it, but
That is so fun.
J.K.
Daniel
Dobbins,
Jones.
J.K.
God.
Dobbins.
J.K. I like that.
I don't. Not for $20. I don't like it.
I mean, I like it a little bit because the chances are there, but he's gotten us every other year with injuries. So Kyler Murray, that's crazy.
What was Kyler? No,
Tied with Daniel.
Kyler low key is a comeback player though. After everything he's dealt with, he was hurt all last year. Remember?
Yeah. Well, no, that's crazy that he's tied with Daniel Jones.
Oh,
Like I feel like
that
he should
I
be
agree.
like, and yeah. I mean, it's just gonna go to Joe Burrow or Aaron Rodgers if they stay
Probably.
healthy this year.
Maybe Kirk Cousins. I'm cheering for Kirk always.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's a great guy too.
Kirk Cousins is a goat.
I don't know. I don't know if you watch golf or anything, but he reminds me of Scotty Scheffler. People who watch golf.
I don't watch golf.
Well, he's like a big into faith and like this sport isn't my life
I respect
type,
that.
and that's how Kirk is, and he's very family oriented. So it's like I respect those guys that like sports or their life isn't surrounded about around their sport they play.
Yeah, I do respect that honestly.
That's I've I've always liked Kirk Cousins because of that.
I mean, dude's
He has a really good book too.
really. I didn't know he had a book.
Yeah, it's him talking about like his struggles throughout uh, his career till he got to the Commanders.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good book. It's about faith and all that. So
Another guy, big faith guy, is Derek Carr. I don't know if you've heard him speak before. He's done like actual like sermons. Good one to
yeah.
listen.
Wait, we didn't even pick our.
Oh, we didn't even technically pick.
Yeah.
Oops. Who are you picking?
Uh, I'm going with Aaron Rodgers.
You're going with Aaron Rodgers? I'll pick Joe Burrow then.
I was thinking about Joe, but
You hate Joe, so
I, it pains me that I cannot cheer for Joe Burrow.
if he was on any other team,
Yes, if he was on any other team, I'd be like, oh yes, Joe Burrow all day. But it's like, ugh. Coach of the year.
ooh,
This is fun.
I think I know who you're picking.
Who do you think I'm picking?
Harbaugh.
No,
Really? Okay.
no.
Who do I go?
I think the Chargers will struggle this year because that's what he did with Michigan. Give him a
Okay,
couple years, let him
got it.
cook
Raheem
up.
Morris. That's my pick.
Raheem Morris, I like that.
I think I'm gonna go with. I think they're a playoff team. I think they're probably number one in their division this year. So
Matt Eberflus is up there. Oh, that's a shame.
they were good last year, though. That's why.
I'm going with Shane Steichen.
Okay. What do you think? Oh, Chargers, really? Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Never mind. X mark.
Wait, you don't like what?
I don't like the Shane Steichen pick, but I respect it.
You don't like the Shane Steichen pick? Why?
I don't like Shane Steichen. I don't like the Chargers. Well, I don't dislike Shane Steichen, rather. Um,
He's the Colts.
Chargers. Yeah.
Colts.
They're not Chargers. Colts. What am I on?
Yeah.
Colts. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I said.
That is what you said the first time. I heard it.
Yeah.
Uh,
What are we talking about here, guys? Come on now.
Mike McDonald, I like too.
I thought about it too. I think I'm gonna go with Raheem Morris though.
Oh, actually, I'm going with Matt LaFleur.
LaFleur. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I was trying to think of somebody not on this list, but I'm not gonna pick Gerard Mayo because we're gonna be in for a rough year. I don't expect much, as you can tell from my tone.
So you said, who did you say?
I said
Raheem Morris.
yeah,
Yes.
Raheem Morris.
He could be. This situation he's going into kind of reminds, somewhat a little bit reminds me of the Texans head coach. I always forget his name for some reason. D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah, D'Amico. That's kind of why I picked him. Because it reminds me of like that same situation, you know? So I was like,
Yeah.
I could see it being very similar.
Yeah. So we have some interesting picks for sure. We definitely have some sleeper picks.
I feel like we do. Do we want to do like, no, because we already picked our teams. Do we move on to like, do we want to pick our champion, the AFC and NFC championships too?
Yeah, we could go in, or we could talk about week 1 or the Ravens and Chiefs game. Our predictions for that.
I think we do that first. I think we should do
Yeah.
that first.
Yeah.
Okay. Ravens and Chiefs. Is there a way I can look at that right now? I wanted to get y'all something up just so y'all aren't looking at a black screen on YouTube if you're looking at
I think you might have to just type in Ravens. Oh, wait.
Uh-huh. Bam, you're gonna look at the screen though. It's a screen, okay? It's better than nothing.
It's something.
Darkness or our logo, and I can still move it around. Man, this is gonna be a good game. That's my first initial thought. I actually did my only bet for the week on it. I think we're in for a shootout. I hope we're in for a shootout.
Yeah.
Like if I had to say, if this game's gonna score over 50 points or not, it will score over 50 points. That's my prediction.
50 over 50, like combined.
Yeah, combined.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's really two good defenses, though. I'd probably take the under.
The unders. See, I thought about the unders, but I'm an over kind of guy, and I did an all over. Actually, I did an all over except Mark Andrews, where I'm going under. But it was literally just my shot in the dark bet. It's $10. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Ravens take this one.
Okay. See, I'm for the Chiefs on this one. I don't want them to, but I really think they have it with the Chiefs being at home. I fully expect a Mahomes victory week 1, like it usually does.
And the Super Bowl banner.
And the Super Bowl banner, that whole shebang. I betted on it. I say Mahomes goes for 300 passing yards, Kelsey for 50 receiving, and a touchdown. Chiefs money line, of course. I think Lamar probably throws 2 touchdowns. Hopefully 225 passing yards, 50 rushing yards, and a score. Yeah, I'm predicting probably 3 or 4 touchdowns apiece. Actually, 4 touchdowns for the Chiefs, 3 touchdowns and a field goal for the Ravens. So I'm thinking 20, 28, 24. Probably what I'd say right now.
28, 24. I like that. I'm actually going to go with the Chiefs in this game, actually. Thinking about it,
They just have it easier.
yeah, and there's no way they're losing back-to-back opening games.
No, they did. They did last year, but that was because they were missing guys. Remember,
Yeah.
Mahomes wasn't playing and all that. So I don't know. I
Um,
think this is gonna be a great game. Everybody should tune in. We'll be recording right after, so you'll get our pretty much live reaction from the game, and then we'll also be doing our predictions. And you're in for a treat. So again, check that out.
I'm going to go 21-17 Chiefs.
117. I don't hate it. It's your 1 touchdown each, below mine.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
I think the defenses step up.
I mean, I
So,
would also take low key. I'd take like 24, 21, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go 28, 24. Honestly, it could be like 27, 24, something in the range.
I was thinking about it like a weird score.
Like what?
Like,
27, 23.
no, like 18-21.
That's sort of weird, yeah.
Because, hear me out. I'm going with 21-18. I am. So, this is how they get to 18. Ravens are at 10, down by 11, entering the fourth quarter. Ravens go down, score a touchdown, get the extra point with like 2 minutes remaining. Chiefs get the ball, punt it back to the Ravens. Ravens have 45 seconds, 30 seconds, and they just cannot do anything with that.
So they get the extra point, or they go for the 2 point.
Or they get for the 2 point, yeah.
Gotcha. So they only need a field goal and they don't get in range.
Yeah, and they don't get in range.
Makes sense. Okay. I can see that.
Because time runs out, they used all their timeouts.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that. I fully expect a good game, though. I'm an over kind of guy. I'm always an optimist when it comes to games. I always pray that we get another Rams Chiefs game.
Oh, yes. 100%.
That was 2019, wasn't it? 2018?
20,
2018.
I think 2018, yeah.
Yeah, it was 2018.
Because that was
Like,
before the Super Bowls.
yeah. That was like right when I started watching a lot more. I was always a Patriots fan, but like that was one of those games I was like, what?
Like, wow. Yeah.
Football. Yeah.
This is.
I was like, wow, football. This is awesome.
But that moves us right into our championships.
I feel like it kind of does.
Yeah.
We pull up the odds. Oh wow. Shocker. Top
Wow,
two teams. The top two
Bills.
teams last year. Shocker.
That's
Bills should not
crazy.
even touch.
Yeah. What?
It's just showing the betting odds in each app.
They must have been drunk when they made these odds.
That's what I'm thinking.
They're like, oh, Bills. They were good last year, or they were decent last year. Oh, Pedro.
So many times.
Y'all are behind the Panthers. That's crazy.
I am fully in for a bad season, and I expect it, and that's okay. A bunch of Patriots fans want us to draft Travis Hunter, which I'm down for. I'm down for 4 players. Okay, I'll say it before the season starts. Travis Hunter, T-Mac, the Arizona wide receiver, if you got to see him yet. He did amazing. Will Campbell, and then the Georgia lineman that I sent you a TikTok for. Mackay Williams, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Fully expecting like top 3 pick territory. So. But did you see the T-Mac game? Did you see the Arizona game at all? Or his stats at all?
I saw his stats, yeah.
Insane. Absolutely insane. He's gonna be insane in the NFL. Back to the topic at hand. So I got distracted thinking of the pain that I'm gonna be in for the season.
So who do you think your AFC Championship will be?
The AFC Championship. Okay. Throwing a curveball just because I want it not to happen. I want it not to happen. Let's see. Who do I have as my top four teams? Um, I guess I technically do have the Chiefs as the second, but I'm gonna go with a curveball and be a little biased against certain teams and say that the Texans, yeah, of course, right?
Yeah, you are. You are.
A Texans fan this year. Um, they are my team to cheer for. And I'm going to say the Bengals. The Bengals Texans. The Bengals
Texans,
play the Chiefs in
Bengals.
the Bengals play the Chiefs in the second round. Okay, they beat them at Arrowhead, like Burrow has done several times, and then the Texans will play the Ravens, and of course beat them. I'm going a little beyond the prediction, but that's my prediction. So the Texans, and then of course make it to the Super Bowl. What's your AFC though?
My AFC is the Chiefs and Jets.
Okay, okay. And who do you have going to the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs.
I hate it.
I know.
You knew I was gonna hate it though.
Yeah, I knew. I knew you were gonna.
Boo.
Um, I know you're not about to like my Super Bowl pick either.
Yeah, probably Chiefs. That's why I have them going out. I just want them out. I don't care who does it. I'm a fan of whatever team does it. It could even be the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, you're good in my book. If beat Chiefs and knock them out of the playoffs. All right, you hear me, Mister
Yeah.
Weak Boy? Yeah, that's right. I said it. Kind of crazy. I'm unhinged tonight, but it's okay. Okay. As for NFC, do you want to do these first? Since I did first last for the AFC.
Yeah. I have a fun little matchup in the NFC Championship: Lions versus Packers.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
So.
All right. I'm gonna stick with the theme of the Lions, and I'm gonna stick with the theme of the Packers. Actually, I kind of like that a lot. But who do you have winning?
I have the Packers winning.
Okay. And then Chiefs winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Packers Chiefs Super Bowl. And yeah, Packers versus Chiefs Super Bowl.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll have the Lions winning my matchup. So we have the Texans and Lions, which would be phenomenal if you consider the last like 10 years.
Oh, that would be a crazy matchup. If you went back 10 years and you saw this, you'd be like,
Like, what?
this is wrong.
And because I guess both these teams have never won one, so it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll say
I
the
would.
crowd wins. I'll say the Texans win it. I would love for either team to win it, but I'll say the Texans win it. I just don't think the Lions roster keeps up. Where do you disagree?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because, yeah, I agree. Because the Lions' depth at corner could be a struggle with the Texans receivers.
This is all assuming the entire season is healthy for every one of these teams, because we all know what happens during the NFL season.
Yeah. And like, I hate to predict the Chiefs because it'd be like another year where it's like, oh, the Chiefs.
Taylor Swift, Mahomes, all this jazz.
Yeah. I think Taylor Swift is good for the NFL
She is, but I
because
just can't stand it.
okay, because she brings in fans, so it's like, and I bet the NFL really loves Taylor Swift too.
Yeah, I mean, they show her for 34 seconds a game.
But I think what would be worse than injuries is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce ending things.
No, that'd be
Because
even worse.
then Travis Kelce would be heartbroken. Actually, he would lock in. Travis Kelce would lock in and just like
The breakup song would be so corny too. I bet she already has it I bet she already has it locked and loaded, like the breakup song if they would break up.
yeah, they do it right before the playoffs, and Travis Kelce just has an all-time tight end playoff season.
Proves he's the second best tight end of all time.
Yeah, but yeah, that is our Super Bowl.
That's our Super Bowl.
Yeah, predictions. So we got some weird matchups. We definitely do.
Dude, I don't love them though. I wanted it to be a little different.
Yeah.
No, my real Super Bowl prediction is the Patriots and Panthers. I mean, come on.
I mean,
Look at those odds. I mean, they're so great.
Bryce Young looked good in preseason.
25,000, 30,000. But yeah, Bryce Young, like you said.
But
I like it though.
I
like it a
do.
lot.
I do
I
too.
feel like any news otherwise besides the Ricky Pearsall thing, I feel like there's not been much. Jamar Chase, I guess, sitting out. But
Yeah.
nothing.
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. I guess we'll wrap it up for today. So I just want to say, check out our YouTube next week. Actually, we're in for a huge surprise. And again, thank y'all for listening to another episode. Dropback Podcast. Be sure wherever you are listening to leave a like, follow, subscribe, or comment. We always appreciate it. If y'all disagree with any takes or anything, let us know down in the comments below. As always, thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all tune in the next one, and peace out.
Peace.